From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Samantha Dates.
And I'm Ben Schlittler. The trial for one of the young men involved in last year's Young Park shooting has come to a close. This morning, a jury unanimously found 18-year-old Nathan Rivas guilty on 3 counts of first-degree murder. Rivas is the second defendant to be convicted in this case, and his brother, Tomas Rivas, was also convicted on 3 counts of first-degree murder. The other 2 defendants are scheduled to face a jury in April and July of this year.
Police Chief Jeremy Story says he's frustrated with New Mexico lawmakers after they failed to pass a Senate bill aimed at reforming the juvenile justice system.
Now, State Senate Bill 165 was a bipartisan proposal that included an increase in accountability for first-time violent young offenders. Chief Story says that the difficult issue is balancing accountability with rehabilitation. The 30-day legislative session ended Thursday, and in total 74 bills were approved and sent to Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. New Mexico State Police are searching for a man and a woman suspected of shooting at a police officer during a traffic stop.
The officer was not injured in Monday evening's shooting near U.S. Highway 285 near Fort Sumner. Remnants were urged to remain inside and be alert for suspicious activity as officers continue to look for the suspects. Police are looking for a gray Kia with Texas plates XMX 8165. State Police released photos showing a man wearing a red t-shirt, a black beanie, and sunglasses, pointing a rifle during the stop. The woman has allegedly been identified as Michaela Johnson, who has loyalty tattooed above her right eyebrow. An El Paso County man will spend 15 years in prison after pleading guilty to manslaughter in a head-on collision that killed one of the founding members of the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks.
Now, 33-year-old Dominic Chavez admitted that his reckless driving caused the wreck that killed Laura Lynch about 50 miles east of El Paso. Alcohol was not a factor, but Chavez was driving with a suspended license and going over 100 miles an hour. Laura Lynch graduated from Coronado High School in El Paso and was a strong advocate for her hometown of Del City. And MJ DeArmond is next with our first look at weather.
Thank you. You'll follow me this way. Alrighty, so tonight's skies, right now we're seeing partly cloudy with a temperature of 73 degrees. Our winds are going more of the west of southwest at 4.9 miles per hour. Our humidity at 17%. Be careful for that 17% because the frizz will get you. Dew point is 35 degrees and our barometer is at 29.44 inches. Our high today was 81 degrees, our average was 66, and our low was 48. But our record just 2 years ago in 2024 was 83 as our high, and our low 26 years ago at 12 degrees. Our precipitation today is 0 inches, but the year has been 1.96 inches all around. So, and I'll send you back over to the desk for more words with our anchors.
February is Black History Month, and communities across the country are celebrating, including here at New Mexico State University.
On February 20th, students gathered for an African-American dance and drums workshop where music and movement just filled the room. Live drumming set the rhythm while students stepped onto the floor learning traditional dances. Drummers performed powerful beats and created an atmosphere that engaged everyone to participate. Black History Month events will continue the rest of February. Stay tuned. MJ will be back with your national forecast.
Have you always wanted to try yoga? Here's your chance to lengthen, strengthen, and tone your body with Happy Yoga with Sarah Starr. In each episode, Sarah guides you through a creative yoga practice featuring flexibility, toning, supportive chair yoga, breath, and meditation, all while highlighting the beauty of Mother Nature. Enjoy a yoga practice that is invigorating, fun, and accessible, but most of all, effective.
Saturday morning at 6:30 on KRWG-Public.
Having aired in the U.S. and internationally for over 3 decades, Wailana Yoga helped pioneer the modern-day yoga movement. With her clear and authentic instruction set against spectacular scenic backdrops and uplifting music, Wailana makes yoga easily accessible and enjoyable for people of all backgrounds and experience levels.
Sunday morning at 6:30 on KRWG-Public Media.
NMSU students are more relaxed after some four-legged friends stopped by the Corbett Center on Monday. Volunteers from Las Cruces dog group Therapaws were there to spread joy and positivity. They connected trained and certified therapy dogs with people who could use a friend, from courtrooms to hospice wings and even college campuses. They must be trained and cleared by a vet and certified.
They're a little
Folks
more
can expect to see
selective,
Cassie and
but
her
they also have a real sense of who needs some emotional support. I've watched that a lot of times.
Folks can expect to see Cassie and her certified tail-wagging pals in the Aggie Lounge at Corbett Center on the 2nd and 4th Monday of each month. MJ can tell us a little bit more about what to expect.
Thank you. And so, with these wind gusts that we were just so happened to talking about, we are going to see near Farmington, it's going to be 26 as our gusts, in Albuquerque 38, and 23 near Las Cruces. And I know Las Cruces, we're feeling those gusts because we're also feeling the heat rising with us. On my next map, we're going to see an illustration of all this heat rising further. And I know we felt that 81 degrees today, so just turn on your ACs again and put on your sunscreen. But if you're waiting for a break from the sun, I can assure you that Saturday evening, just after sunset, we're going to see some really nice things in the sky. Our moon, along with 6 other planets, as shown on my next image, is going to be illustrated out into the evening. And 6 other planets, that's just crazy to me, truly. But right after this commercial break, I'm going to just let you guys know about our local weather. So come right back soon.
I'm Samantha Brown, and I'm always looking to find the destinations, the experiences, and most importantly, the people who make us feel like we're really a part of a place. That's why I have a love of travel and why these are my places to love.
Saturday at 7 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Join 6-time Grammy-winning jazz vocalist Samara Joy at Royal Albert Hall. For great jazz with joy, treat yourself to the amazing Samara Joy at Royal Albert Hall on Great Performances.
Friday at 8 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
On this season of Patty's Mexican Table, we are in the Yucatan Peninsula. ¡Qué rico! I'm gonna take all the things I learned here and put them to use in my kitchen so that you can use them too.
Friday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
And welcome back. We are back with the weather for our local temperatures. In Farmington, we're going to see a nice 58 tonight, with Santa Fe also being 57, along with Gallup being 57. 67 in Albuquerque. Clovis is going to be 72. Socorro is 72 along as well. Ruidoso 63. Roswell 76. Deming and Las Cruces 71 and 73. Our weather tomorrow is going to look like 67 in Farmington, 68 in Santa Fe. Gallup and Albuquerque are 69 and 75. Socorro and Clovis 81, 78. Ruidoso 71, Roswell 85. Deming and Las Cruces sharing 85 and 83 all day, feels like. Tonight our low is going to be 51 in Alamogordo, and tomorrow our high is going to be 81. In TRC, we are going to have a 53-degree low. Tomorrow's 84 as our high. In Silver City, we're going to have 47 as our low. Tomorrow it's going to be 76 as our high. And in Las Cruces tonight, it's going to be 50 degrees. Partly cloudy, and tomorrow it's going to be 83 as our high. Sunny and clear. I'm so excited. But stay tuned. I will show you some more on our 5 days, but my friends at the desk have a word to say.
Thank you, MJ.
Well, the NMSU Alumni Pond is entering its next phase and construction's underway.
Work started early January. The university is partnering with Crosstown Construction to finish the renovation. The pond will be fenced off and signage will be installed to help reroute pedestrian traffic. The renovation is part of an effort by the university to reinvest in key campus amenities. The pond is expected to be completed by late May.
You know, I feel like it's just our luck. Sam and I are both graduating in May, and right as that happens, that's when they finally get it fixed.
I know, we won't be able to enjoy it, unfortunately.
I loved it so much my first year, but then, you know, hey, story of our lives. So.
But Ruby Mendoza is next with sports.
Thanks, Sam. Coming up in sports, the NMSU Men's Volleyball Club is making a return. You can toss that remote because News 22 Sports is next.
Thousands of people have come here to the Centre of Seoul this evening. They have come to celebrate the newly elected president, Lee Jae-myung.
He's been firing rubber bullets at the direction of the crowd, and it shows you just how volatile the situation is.
We're seeing scenes of destruction like this one across Mandalay, and the reality on the ground is there just aren't enough pairs of hands.
Given the scale of the attacks we've seen over the past 48 hours, it doesn't feel like we're in ceasefire territory.
Fresh, traditional, original, the finest quality, and always tasty. Products that define a culinary culture and one of the greatest food capitals of the world. Follow the trails to Oishi, Tokyo on NHK World Japan.
Thursday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Ruby Mendoza, and let's have some fun. Guns Up Aggies! NM State is heading to Texas for the UTSA Birds Up Bash tournament in San Antonio. The Birds Up Bash weekend is an important trip for New Mexico State as they continue to build their softball roster. And the Aggies are coming off of a season-defining win, going on the road to defeat number 21 Arizona 6-5. Their offense is ranked 9th nationally in hits with 154. And this weekend, the Aggies face host team UTSA Roadrunners on February the 27th and the 28th, live on ESPN+. And Aggie baseball knocks Southwest New Mexico out of the park. The Aggies took off in the first inning with 9 runs on their home field. And NM State has totaled 15 hits in 6 different innings, the highest run total in 2 years. 12 batters stepped up to the plate with 3 early RBIs before Brandon Clisby and Aiden Tackless sent 5 players to home base, marking the scoreboard 9-0. This first frame took them swinging to victory as they ended the game with a 19-7 win over Southwest. And the next game is Friday the 27th to face Prairie View A&M in Texas. And NM State men's volleyball bumps, sets, and spikes back into action. After a 2-year hiatus, the men's club team is building themselves back up for the next fall semester. The team members themselves take initiative for sunrise practices and even make their own game schedules. But a lack of funding for the team has posed a wall in terms of getting uniforms, equipment, and tournament entry fees. However, in great Aggie fashion, they serve up dedication and teamwork to set up their future. And the current state of Mexico has postponed 4 high-level soccer games, unfortunately, including 2 top-tier matches. And nearly 12 Mexican states have been affected by current cartel violence, including Guadalajara, Jalisco's capital. Guadalajara is scheduled to host 4 games in the FIFA World Cup this June. And FIFA President Gianni Infantino says he has full confidence that the World Cup will run as scheduled. As for now, Mexico's national team plays against Iceland tonight. And that's all I have for you today. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. And still ahead, MJ will be back to take a look at your 5-day forecast. But first, how one dog took an unexpected camping trip to the Rocky Mountains. I hope that's not a rough story.
Chronic pain, depression, memory problems, they're everywhere. This program is about healing chronic pain. The moment you understand your brain, everything begins to change. Because when you change your brain, you don't just change your pain, you change your life.
Saturday morning at 9 on KRWG Public Media.
Are you ready?
Oh my God, my mouth has not stopped watering.
It smells
That
so
smells
good.
like my childhood. We haven't had a bad bite here.
We haven't even had a mediocre bite.
If I was James Beard, I'd give you an award right now.
Just like that.
This is gold.
It's fun cooking with you.
I now know why you are you.
Hi, I'm Rick.
And I'm Ming.
And this is Cooking with Legends. Cheers.
Saturday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
The second defendant in the Young Park shooting, Nathan Rivas, has been found guilty on 3 counts of first-degree murder. New Mexico State Police are searching for a man and woman who shot at an officer during a traffic stop near Fort Sumner. And NMSU students gathered to learn traditional dances and drum rhythms to celebrate Black History Month.
Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. On Thursday, it's going to be clear with a high of 81 and a low of 48. On Friday, it'll be mostly sunny, partly light clouds, but our high is 80 and our low is 48. Sunny again on Saturday with a high of 83 and a low of 52. Sunny, mostly sunny on Sunday. Thank goodness, sunny Sunday. 84 and 49 are our temperatures, and cloudy on Monday with 78 as our high and 48 as our low.
And that's all for News 22 Wednesday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news, but don't go too far because Carmina is next with Noticias 22 en Español. I'm Ben Schlittler.
And I'm Samantha Dates. And from the whole News 22 team, Ruby, MJ, Ben, and myself, have a great night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, les saluda Carmina Conde y estas son las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. En primeras noticias, el juicio de los jóvenes involucrados en el tiroteo de Young Park ha llegado a su fin. Esta mañana, un jurado ha declarado por unanimidad a Nathan Rivas, de 18 años, culpable de 3 delitos de asesinato en primer grado. Rivas es el segundo acusado en ser condenado en este caso. La semana pasada, su hermano, Tomás Rivas, también fue condenado por 3 delitos de asesinato en primer grado. Los otros 2 acusados deberán comparecer ante un jurado en abril y julio de este año. La sesión legislativa sobre el proyecto de ley 165 del Senado ha llegado a su fin después de 30 días y ha sido declinada. El jefe de policía Jeremy Story de las Cruces ha expresado su frustración con los nuevos legisladores de Nuevo México tras el fracaso de la aprobación del proyecto de ley del Senado. El proyecto de ley 165 del Senado estatal era una propuesta dirigida a reformar el sistema de justicia juvenil del Estado. Incluía un aumento en la responsabilidad de los jóvenes delincuentes violentos que cometían su primer delito. El jefe de policía afirma que la dificultad radica en encontrar el equilibrio entre la responsabilidad y la rehabilitación. En total, se aprobaron 74 proyectos de ley y se enviaron a la gobernadora Michelle Lujan Grisham. Y esto ha sido todo por mi parte. Gracias por escucharnos el día de hoy. Regresen mañana para más noticias y recuerden seguirnos en todas nuestras redes sociales para más información. Bonita noche.